face it towards me.
This one?
No, so this one, yours is pointed there.
Yeah, but don't put your camera.
No, your lens is there. What's up, guys? What's up, YouTube? Can you guys see us? How's the quality? Move it a little bit closer.
Can you button? The tagging and the button yeah, the best. Best buttons.
All the best buttons. So you guys are getting live behind the scenes actions. That's good. How do you feel about the YouTube?
It's good.
So, am I out of the shot a bit?
Yes. So put that, please.
Yeah? Yeah.
Can you try this way?
That's okay. I can see. Okay. Welcome back to the Rabasha Family Podcast. We actually just came back from church, and it was kind of interesting going back through memory lane, how we grew up, where we learned our philosophies a little bit in life in terms of the Christian aspect. Even just the small things, like I said in my speech, you know, going swimming with Mr. Brown, the discipline, waking up early, you know, being responsible for who you are. And it was just really amazing.
Yeah, it's and you say it was a legacy for Mr. Brown, and also I learned the life is a memory. That's what life is. So what happened today is going to be in a memory. So nothing else you can know, anything's past now. It goes in the memory. See, that's why the present and the future and the past, they are here. Everything has happened today, it means nothing. It means nothing. But where is God to stay? In your computer, your chip, in your mind, your God. There's nothing take. You say, oh, this. You remember even technology now, it works through the way mind works. But this mind has what we call a server, which can save millions of data. Nothing can save. Even the machine, they can't. Because the machine saves what people have put in there. But what is there? Who put it here? That's what I'm saying. So life is a memory. We go back. We see the time we go to the camp. We see the time we came to Australia. Everybody was fresh. Everybody was worried. Everybody was scared. Most people we see there, they were children. The one who are children, they are married. The one who are kids go to school, they are married. The children who have been sitting there, they get married now. They don't sit there anymore. Their children go to sit there. Their grandchildren will go to come to sit there. That is how life is. You see people there when they are old. Now you're growing, you're men, you see them, they're old, they're still walking there. They still have life there. That is how life is a memory. Everything you do, it's a memory. You have to keep doing it, and then you write it, become memory, become your history. And nothing wrong, nothing's bad, anything's happened to you. See, everybody went through good things, bad things, everything there. People went to the war, thing there, but people keep, whinging about the war. Where it is? It's in the memory. Take people, leave other people.
So you went on a bit of a tangent there, but what I will say is it's powerful to have those memories, like you're saying.
Yes.
How like even this technology is a manifestation from the mind. So what you just said, one thing, it's like you're searching for things in your mind. You're searching for solutions. You're dreaming about something. Then when you go on your phone, that thing that you've been thinking about and searching for, you see it on your phone. So like you said, it's an extension. It connects.
And you see on the street.
Yeah. People think social media, it's all the same. Even before social media, maybe you didn't see it on your phone, but maybe you saw it on, like the street, or you saw it on a newspaper, or you saw it on a,
on a billboard.
Billboard, yeah.
Yes. You look, example, you want to buy a car. If that, imagine the car you go to buy. So when you're walking on the street, you see that car you don't see any other car. And you wonder, this is the car I was thinking about. How can I see it everywhere? And whatever park you found there, you are walking, you see the car straight. Everything starts in the mind. That's where God lives. That's where God connects with you. Somebody designed something in his mind, in his room, and no one is there. He designed it, and he created it, and said, wow, this piece is good. And somebody's mind is going to connect it without see that thing, but I want a picture like this. I want, a frame like this. And he should walk on the street, or he walk on the street, and he found that shop the same, the way he was thinking about it, and the one who make it, they never had any connection. They never even talked. That is how our mind is so connected.
So then, but does then that connect to how we are gods?
Yes. Who we are God. That's why our mind is one.
Our mind is one. Like I said earlier, when you look in the Bible, it says, God said, let there be light, and there was light. Okay, what does that mean? There was nothing. There was no light. And he said, let there be light. He spoke it out, and it was light. It created. And so that same power, that creative power God has given us, that we speak, let there be light, let there be this. Someone sees in their mind, let there be a computer. Yes. And there was no such thing as a computer, and created that and made it into.
People also, they be not confused. The gods who read that in the Bible, it's God's people's mind. Don't think as a different God. The mind who wrote the Bible, it's like a mind of mine. Like it's similar, like us. So people think God was written by a different minds. No. It's us. That's why we are God. That's what Bible was written for, God. Us who are on earth. God doesn't need a Bible. Why does God need a Bible for? No. But a mind of man needed Bible, needed guidance. See, but Bible is not going to be a guideline of living. See, that where people when they're arguing, or Bible, look what the Bible says. Bible is not reference of life.
But what do you mean it's not a reference of life? Because there's many principles that we go through
Yes,
life.
but the principles start in the mind. People have principle of life without reading Bible. Principle come from individual mind. People don't start in the Bible. Yes, the people who have been struggling, they can go to search in the Bible to figure out why they can't perform this, you can't perform this, you can't perform this. But most of the times, the mind give principle. Many people successful, they never read Bible. Many people who have a guidance of life, they don't know even Bible what it is. Majority of people who live well, some they never read Bible. Bible, it's more about people who have been struggling, especially most Christians who have been in that religious has put them there. So the religious has put them there, and then he guide them, and then the religious translate them according their interests. So that is the problem. Who should translate your Bible? Is a pastor? Is a bishop? Is who's supposed to do that? So that's the problem. So you have now to learn as you grow what the Bible says. But if you go to believe Bible is your guidance of your life, and you know the Bible say, homosexual they're going to be taken somewhere, that is misleading. But why God doesn't need to say that? But people's mind, when you hate somebody, you create also alibi why you're hating him. Instead to say I hate gay, you're using the Bible, using the word of God, but it's the word comes from your mouth. And people, they believed it. In Africa, people hate gay without knowing why. And when you ask the question there, you found nothing to do with what they're thinking. It's just what somebody teaches you. You say, that's what the Bible says. The Bible doesn't say to hate somebody because he's loving another person, the same sex. It doesn't say that. But somebody is going to translate that. And then somebody is going to use Bible as guideline to hate. See, Bible doesn't tell you to hate, but you can have a verse where it's going to give you the support to hate somebody using the Bible. But you don't need to hate somebody because what he does, you have to learn how to do it. You have to accept other people, but it takes a long time to learn.
I was thinking today, this is just a side thought. When I was there, I was like, I want to maybe get into ministry one day, but the ministry in how can we inspire the people in the congregation to have that belief in themselves, and just kind of being in the service.
Yes, you don't need to be in service.
No, but I know, but what I mean, I was just...
The service for the church, they have their guidelines. That's how the church have the rules. So the church don't mix. You're not going to bring your idea than what Presbyterian have their guideline, what they teach. Anglican, they have what to teach. Catholic, they have what to teach. Every denomination, they have what to teach according to the founder, what they believe.
Yeah, but I mean in terms of because I see myself as a keynote speaker. So going in, they'll be paying me. Yes, of course, I can't go in and talk about certain things, but in terms of breaking down even a Bible story, how can we use that Bible story in the God perspective, in Jesus, whoever maybe the agenda is, but to go in and tell that story. I feel that was a little bit missing in the church, to have that storytelling, to have that, but...
It's there. The problem is translating.
Yeah, how are they translating the message?
Yes. See, the translation is the issue. Bible is not a history book. It's a mental book. If you got to know those differences, you got to find the answer you have ever found in the Bible before.
Facts.
Yeah, facts. If you know the Bible, it's a mental book. Those their character.
And those, when you truly think about it, those were stories, because stories
Yes.
is the way that people understand things. Why do you think in the Bible there's so many stories? Do you think when the whale came and swallowed him and he got out of the whale, that wasn't a story, like a physical story?
Yeah,
He-
no
a
physical
whale,
story.
he survived in the
He
whale,
survived.
or they went in the fire and they didn't
But
get
you
burnt.
see,
It's what's the story behind the message, the faith,
but when we were kids, we thought that was true. We thought Jesus walked in the water. So many kids tried to walk in the water and then you fell down. And you wonder, oh, Jesus did a miracle. So the church showed us this person was doing a miracle. No. Say turn wine, water to a wine. No.
You know, I was reading a book, Dr. Joseph Murray, and then he says, I turn water into wine. What that means is, it was saying, I turn my thoughts, the thoughts was the water, and the wine is the physical rotation of what I envisioned, what I had in my mind, and I turned it to physical reality. So those, you see how the never got it, that's how they're breaking down the Bible. When it's not water that was into wine, you know, it's the fact that when you put something in your mind, you can materialize it in reality.
So that's what a white man has hide us in Africa community. A white man has hide us a lot of things. They hate not to be able as African to allow to learn like what Neville Goddard has taught or Reverend Ike. But it's not even about that. As even to accept it, it's so hard to accept the other translation of the Bible. African, we're refusing completely. When I talk those things, people they think, who do you think he is? Is he crazy? We're talking about his God. Why? Something like that. Because what we have been taught. But as I say, when you go to educate ourselves, even they, my friend, they go to realize later this is true. Because you have to witness yourself. That is why, whatever you keep saying it changes people's mind. We are doing it what you say we want to be preaching. It's hard to get people. But one by one, you go to listen. And then one by one is go to change, is go to teach other people. And that is why we are here. It's a calling, and the calling comes from whom? From yourself. Through who? Through your mind. See, what Mr. Brown has taught me is okay, it's right. I have to go to heaven through Jesus. But Jesus is in my mind. It's going to take me to heaven. But heaven is where? Heaven is not a place. Heaven is no other place after this earth. Even if it's there, why do you care to know where it is? Why church is telling you to go to heaven and you have never been there and no one has been there? See, that is those confusion. We grow up waiting to go to heaven. And when they look, or you can't sin, if you sin, you can't go to heaven. And the sin becoming every single day. It's hard to run away from sin. It's hard to run from lying. But we keep believing it. We keep doing it. We keep lying to our children every day. Most parents keep lying to their children. Because that is how our thought is, how mind has taught us, that our system has teaches. One by one, we'll change. You know, the other day, I was happy. That's why I'm so proud of you. When you introduce, now you tell people, you change your name. It's a powerful, it's a teaching. That is the legacy I'm going to give to you. I don't have money to give you, but that's powerful. That is the value a parent can give his son. People think one is the money. You can look money for yourself. You don't need to get money always from your parents or from your mother for something. You can look money for yourself. You can look the desire you want for yourself. But like that idea, that changing your name, that take African name as your identity, to have that is legacy living in you. That name, I'm telling you, 10, 20 years, you're going to take you somewhere. It's going to continue to be part of your story. It's going to be your legacy. You'll be preaching to many people, African kids, how they're going to change their name, how the African name is going to give them the sense where they're coming from, where they belong. You know, no one should change people's names because of his superiority in their mind. And the people keep fighting, even though they know the truth. See, one day people they go to listen. One day people they go to change. Sometimes people don't even want, they know the truth, but because somebody said they know him, so we don't want to hear from him, but they know when they get their children, they will never name this white name anymore.
You planted the seed in their minds.
Yes, and that's how it works. And that is what I did to you. And I'm proud of that because you take it pride. You tell everyone. That is how it works. That's how you change people. That's how you give yourself the value to know who you are. People, they're going to bring a lot of things. Oh, you can't speak Kinyarwanda, or you dress like... no, this other product, nothing to do
with your identity,
your name. Your name is the most important thing in life.
Yeah. It's powerful. It's just, I was just thinking of a story that I'll tell you after, but it's around the name. When I go somewhere, I was doing something and the person was like, this name, imagine, can't see me, but said the name, wow, that's a very, and then I said, I took my ancestral name and I was talking about it. And it's just powerful. When in person you go places, powerful. And even to go back to the whole Jesus thing, how you talk about the Bible as stories and the whole nailing on the cross, where people think it's a historical event. But you go, if you really look into the story, Jesus was going and telling people that I'm God. I'm the living God amongst you. I'm God. And so people were getting mad. How can this person say he's God? The things like the miracles happen every single day, right? All those things Jesus was doing, Jesus was showing you how to live. You know, he had disciples, he was a CEO, he had a team, he had to lead a team. As he's leading his business, he had people who were going to betray him. Judas is a story. This happens in every walk of life. How to be successful, the mind, being crucified. People will crucify you. But when he went and saw the prostitute, then he said, why is everyone throwing stones? Have you guys not also done? Teaching you to go in life, not to judge people. You see, she was a prostitute. But in Africa, they demonize prostitutes. In the Bible, what did Jesus do in the Bible? They were demonizing the prostitute. Jesus said, who hasn't thrown a stone, cast no sin, you know? But people still interpret the Bible in a wrong way.
Yes.
You think Jesus was going to hate on someone because he was gay? I never heard that in the Bible. Jesus told anyone off for being
gay. I'm saying
it was all around. Jesus didn't.
It's the translated way. And that will say, the time of Jesus, it's now. People think 3,000, 4,000 years ago. No, it's now. Jesus look followers. What are you looking here? Followers. Facebook followers. The people who on Facebook, what is his name?
Mark Zuckerberg.
That's Jesus looking just followers. Anyway, follow me. The one who do Instagram, TikTok, is just followers. That is what we are. life hasn't changed. For what level teachers 1930, it's
Still
happening
the
now.
same.
It's because of technology. Jesus used to tell them to follow them on the street, but now we follow them online, and which is similar thing there. Life never change. There is more mind bringing more easier technology, but to write is still writing. You write maybe by thing there. They say AI or something there. When they say those is marketing, they are marketing new product. Do you know how white people market Bible? He sell Bible than anything there. Churches in Europe, everything that they printed, they went in each community in Africa to make sure they translated to the local people in their language. They spend millions and millions of charge to continue to distract Africans. That's how they did. That's how they damage us. That's how you found somebody who's walking on the street with Bible. He think the word of God, it's in the Bible, he thinks something there. It's a word who translated it. The English they translated. They took from Greek and Latin and they put in English to be able to sell it, to be able to distract the wicked. The people who go to church who follow think they are weak. We are weak. We are vulnerable. Until you grow. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter intelligence you have. Each man can be weak in the mind. When you run into church never protect anyone. It's good to protect you from what? People they got to know everything they got from their mind. The church keep telling you, give 10% tithe to the church. You can't tell a white person now to give money to the church. He put where? In the store. He put everything there. The money will come return to himself.
And then in the Bible, it talks about leaving an inheritance for your children, for your children's children. So that person going and putting 10% into the stock market, right?
Yes.
Putting budget. Yeah, and if this may sound extreme to a lot of people, tithe can be something as simple as, you put 10% towards things that is going to help someone else's life, or you put it towards stocks, you put it towards, it's that service, right? But
But even if they put
to the church, it's good, yeah.
It's for the pastor.
Yeah. You're paying his salary.
Yes. And the church or whatever the congregation
Church,
is.
bro.
Yeah. Don't think there's that of God you are giving. See that the confusion.
Yeah, you're not giving it to God.
No. You are giving to the pastor. They should know. Give money. That's why pastors have cars, have things there. They have a helicopter, they have everything there. They need money.
They have real estate.
Yes, and that's number one business in the world, Catholic Church.
The Catholics were strong. What did the Catholic churches do so well?
They are the first one. They know how to market it. They are the first one. That is why you see in England, British came out with that. They didn't want to continue to go with their rules. They were telling you can't marry them. And the British say, why these people keep telling us you can't marry? They form Anglican Church, they form Uniting Church, and then in America they form all those kind of church denomination there, or as you're going to get married, you're going to get things there. And they fought. But the main Roman, they are the one who created it in Europe. And they become crazy now. And they want to rule the world. So that is their mission. His mission is to say everybody had to be Catholic. Catholic meaning universal. One. You are one, all human being. That's how they went fighting. That's why they fight Islam, but they found Islam, they already have their mind taught. The teaching was more also powerful, also strong. The reason the Islam will become stronger because he was teaching simple life. See, its economical power, Islam is simple. In that time, see, everything simple, everything natural. You know, use your hands, everything. Eat your hands. Do you think the discipline? Don't take alcohol. That's the first rule. Christian, it was different with church. Because alcohol is more about the discipline. To focus on one thing there. To eat with your hands. To share the meal. And before the meal, you wash your hands. If you go in the bathroom, it's nature. You wash your hands. Everywhere you go, you wash your feet. In terms to be clean is the most cleanest form of religion.
30 minutes, we should start.
Yeah, it's a clean. It's easy, simple. So that is why they could be able to defeat it. And that is the war. Now they came to Africa. They take one part, and also Islam, they see the weakness, and that also came in also to look followers. See, that's what mean everybody look followers.
I mean, you look at the way the Catholics here in Australia, so dominant.
Yes.
Look how much they own.
Yes, because also they powerful, they did well. They went to education.
They have schools.
Yeah, so now when they put schools, they put the rules in the school what to teach. It doesn't matter what your domination, they go still teaches you their belief, they have their catechism there to teach you something like that. But you see now, when you remember, I don't know which year happening, the whole Western countries, America, Australia, some country in Europe, but most America and Australia and England, they charge many priests for abuse. So that was tried to put them. Every business is going to be attacked. Every business, nothing powerful. So that's how they attack them. When you look at the story, it happened everywhere. All big bishop in America and everywhere, they put the jail, they put the court, they put thinking there. So the war always still there. People still have to put the Catholic Church down because it's so powerful. But people are going to attack you. No matter who you are, everybody's going to be attacked. Every business person, everything you do, people are going to attack you. And life will continue there. No one is immune, no one. And that's how mind works. Mind is going to attack everyone. And the mind attack is the same mind who protect. And that's how life is. People, they say, oh, people should not die. And there is a war. When you go from the war, what do you think is going to happen? People die. And because people, they have to die. I think that's how, to be alive always you have to be. I was listening to somebody who tell me somebody, said to be alive itself, you have to be happy, you have to be appreciated. It's like 25 years in Australia. And you still whinging. What happened 10 years ago? What happened in Rwanda? What happened here and there and there? Why? And you are living, you're growing, thinking this. Why? You see, I'm teaching you. Be Right? Leave it. Be kind. Be kind is going to take you everywhere. Don't try to force somebody to feel guilty. Not try to tell somebody to, you did good, you defend some things. Always talk to your mind before you do that. Let the person be. No one get better. People, if they attack you, if you be kind, they go to refrain themselves. They go to feel guilty. See, everybody is going to do something to you, and you cool down, you keep quiet. That person is going to come next day. But if you keep fighting, they will never come back. Because I am sure, my experience, the guilt kill anyone. Judgment, people think, is when Jesus is going to come to judge them. No, there is no that judgment. You judge yourself every single day. You do something wrong to a person, you go, you do something a place, no one has sees you. Judgment is in you. Your mind doesn't let you sleep. Your mind doesn't give you peace to sleep if you have done something. That is why I always talk to your mind before you sleep. Because your mind is the one who tells you everything. Your mind tells you steal. Your mind tells you tell him off. Who cares? Tell your boss off. Who cares? Leave the job, you're going to get another one. And then you leave. And then you get 2 weeks without getting another one. And then stress start coming there. And your mind is going to tell you, why did you quit? Who told you? Are you crazy? See, like the other day, I can see your mind was gone. You was gone. You wanted to move out. You wanted to thinking that that's the mind was putting you on fire. Mind put you in fire and then put you in the hole, and then you go in it. And then you say, oh, that's how I should learn. No, there's many ways to learn without filling the hole. Yes. Always talk to your mind before you sleep, before you have an issue there. If you're not happy, talk to your mind. Why I'm not happy? Why this person talk about me? And I trust her. I trust him. Why? Why I don't have this? Why I don't have that? How am I going to get it? When I'm going to get it? Should I be happy? Or should I be unhappy? Choice is yours. Because everything's through mind. If I don't have money, I sleep. Or I can borrow.
You said you sleep.
Yeah, because maybe you can't go out. See? Yes, so you can do something there. Or you ask, or you do thinking there. But what do you do if you don't have it? You don't have it. If something goes well, it goes well. What do? You become history, become something there. If you think that. That is how history works. The life is so things, but when you change, everything changes.
All right, I think we can end it there. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. We'll do our thumbnail. We're looking very sharp today. I'm quite impressed. Let me take some. 1 second.
And then you leave camera there. We stop after I do something. Are you going to go to bed?
Yeah, I'll put these files on. I'll save them straight away. Let's take a photo. Thumbnail section.
Also, maybe we start putting that phone on.
Tripod. I actually do sometimes, but I didn't like how it was looking. Because sometimes you can't even see. So we do. I don't know if it was more labeled here. Let's take another one.
But also, so there is more tilt there. Yeah, that shows on up, because if you do like this, and then put it again.
You're gonna have to do it again.
You know, see.
That's cool. Let's take another one.
You see, like now, if you like that, if you look up
Yeah.
instead to look down there.
One more, but I feel like what do you think? You like it? One more. I still feel like I'm getting cut out.
So you're not listening to my concept. That is why you got cut out yourself. You see where you put it? If you make it straight, can you see that? It's too late.
Maybe. Looks better.
Yeah, much better, but
How did you put it? Like this?
yes.
Straight.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then let's do thumbnail. Look at the camera.
So, but it's still live.
Yeah, still live. The live gets in behind the scenes. Do a serious face. Okay, done. Leave which camera where?